Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. That's wham! Get some wham up in you. Wham.
It's time to fuck!
Okay, Jay and Mike bringing you AHS. I can't even say it right. American Horror Story. Fuck you.
Sketch? You want an Etch-a-Sketch?
Do you have one? I would love to play games. American Horror Story Episode 3. So here we go.
It's about wieners. Cuba Gooding Jr. fucks Lady Gaga.
Good for him.
I mean, I'd turn on
I would do it. I mean, that's like a guilty fuck.
You gotta see
You
it.
gotta do that. You can't read her poker face. So, American Horror Story Episode 3.
It's kind of a bad romance.
It was a bad romance. I don't have anything else. Anyway, American Horror Story Episode 3. So, this takes place right after Episode 2. So, the daughter went missing. They're lowering down the yellow jacket from Curious George, and
Shitty parenting, man.
they're looking around and they're saying, "Where's my kid? Where's this kid?" And they're doing this whole thing, right? They're looking across the forest.
Yeah.
They can't find her.
No.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
What they do find out is, lo and behold, that a ghost or a Priscilla. By the way, Elvis, take care of your fucking daughter. She fucked Michael Jackson, so she's all kinds of fucked up. But Priscilla, they find out, took Flora and has hidden her away somewhere. This is also where we're introduced to Cricket, which is the psychic that comes aboard.
I don't like Cricket.
I kind of liked him. He was so extreme and so weird and over the top.
It was too much, though, man.
But I liked him.
He was like that lady from Poltergeist. This house is clear.
I liked it,
but he
though.
was like that lady with Poltergeist, had sex with Elton John and an Oompa Loompa.
But, he comes in basically telling them after they've exhausted their efforts to find Flora, that he's like, I was sitting at home in my New Orleans area and CNN was on and I saw your daughter.
I was about to fuck me a goat.
I was fucking me a goat and your precious daughter came on. I was like, I'm gonna fuck goat later on. I gotta come up here and see y'all.
Business.
And that's what he does. But it's funny. I like him though. He's like a gangster because after he does a reading for him and he meets the butcher, which is cool. Which is what's her name? Kathy Bates character. They actually have an interaction. You actually see what she's all about, and you actually get a little backstory on what happened with Roanoke and all this stuff. He's like, so I can help you all out, but I need $5,000.
$25,000.
Well, $5,000 at first, like
no,
up front.
$25,000.
I thought you said $5,000.
Nope.
Fuck it. He's a criminal. And then she's like, Lee pulls a gun on him. And she's like, "Where's my daughter?" And he's like, "Nah, I ain't gonna help you out with that if you go pull a gun on my face." And then Cuba Gooding Jr. finally sticks up for his sister because earlier, by the way, when Mason throws his sister to the ground and he does nothing.
Yeah.
Are you fucking? So
Dude,
your sister just got bitch slapped to the
No.
ground and you're not even gonna do anything.
No,
You're
dude.
just like, oh, Mason's
Fuck
pretty
that
big.
shit. Fuck
so.
radio. I'm all on fucking Mason's side, dude. You kidnap my daughter.
Yeah.
And then she ends up missing, and then you're like, oh, the house is haunted. Go fuck yourself. That house has been telling you. Then they're like, oh, I think the house might be wanting us to leave. And I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Where the fuck have you been? Like, the house
drunk.
clearly wants you to fucking leave. You're a shitty mom, and then we find out that she's lost another fucking kid.
Well, she's drunk. She's a drunkard.
Clearly.
I'm just thinking it's funny because Radio and Coach Jones, they don't do anything with the fact that he just basically bitch slapped his sister to the ground.
Dude, she deserved it.
But it's your sister. I mean, it's your sister,
Fuck your
dude.
sister. That's your kid, man.
I know. Well, I don't have any. I was not blessed.
I'm not gonna say a woman ever deserves to get hit. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying I don't blame him for the rage in which he faces.
He gets up in Cricket's face and says, "Leave her alone. You're a con artist. You're a son of a bitch, or whatever." And he's like, "You gonna call me back later on your own free will?"
That's when you get rejected at a bar. You just gonna calls me, later.
And Lee basically goes to him after this debacle, after she meets the butcher and their windows blown out. Which, by the way, I was just gonna say that whole spectacle where he's having the seance. And the windows are literally being blown out around everybody, and the fucking candle gets chopped in half with chop attack.
It's like, if we go back to the actual meta thing, and he's like, I couldn't explain it.
Yeah, but I mean,
no, motherfucker, goddamn candle got chopped
because
in half.
before that, okay, so Kathy Bates slap chops that candle like she does.
It dices.
And it was perfect too. I mean, they would that guy would love it. He's like, it can slice a candle right in two.
Kathy Bates was fucking Kevin Costner with Whitney Houston's sweater and Bodyguard. It just went right through. It's so sweetly.
And Matt is sitting there saying oh, she had people outside shooting BB guns at the window to break them out. And then but he
where the fuck you buy your BB guns?
I know.
At?
I was like, that's a great
radio.
That's got some fucking split action. But you know, whatever. Like that was dumb. Like to write that in. Like, you know, I understand you want him to be the skeptical guy and you want to, you know, whatever. But that was stupid.
At this point, like shit's real.
Yeah.
Finally, fucking accept that shit's fucking real.
But after all of that,
you can't not.
He goes away, and Lee, you can't not.
You can't not.
And Lee is like, okay, well, obviously this motherfucker knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna go up and find him. So she gives him a check for $25,000. She's like, tell me everything you know. They actually talk about the whole lost colony of Roanoke, and like how they basically just said, fuck this shit, I'm out, I'm moving, because Kathy Bates finally sells her soul to Lady Gaga and eats a heart. As you do.
That's what I'm saying. We finally got into that Croatoanian stuff. We finally got into it, and what I think's happened, this is my personal opinion, with all the Blair Witch symbols and stuff going on, and Lady Gaga out there in the woods eating shit. She goes out, they make her Leonardo DiCaprio, the man in the Iron Mask, and send her in the fucking woods. And then she finds Lady Gaga. I think Lady Gaga is the Blair Witch. And I think that the Blair Witch is the reason for Roanoke.
Whoa! You just got crazy. Because if she's the Blair Witch,
motherfuckers win, man.
She's the Blair Witch. That means that she infected those college students that went out in the woods in 1995.
Yeah, dude.
She's been around for a while.
She's not limited to Burkittsville.
Waiting on a hit.
I gotta stop. We did this Blair Witch video where we... coming soon, the Redneck Blair Witch.
You'll see it.
And it's stuck on me. Like, we did it for so long, I can't stop talking like that.
You gotta talk, you gotta stop it.
I can't stop it, man. That goddamn Kathy Bates get that misery in her, man. You never know what the fuck she's gonna do.
She's gonna break your ankles up. Like, guys, there's so much going on in this episode. It's like somebody just like threw cornflakes at your face and said, check this out. It's cornflakes with like, it's got berries in it, it's got cherries in it. A lot of things were in there. It was a snack pack with the vanilla chocolate swirl. You're like, chocolate? That's vanilla! It was just so much stuff going on.
It was a lot.
But it was a lot.
That's what you're trying to say.
I did say that.
You were trying to say it was a lot.
But I want to say more.
I know.
Anyway, it was still a solid episode. Shelby really didn't have that much of a prominent role in this particular episode, which I was okay with that. Yeah, until the end. So she saw Cuba Gooding fucking Lady Gaga.
You just walk into the woods and there your significant other is just...
First off, I'm
getting something right now.
I want to say this. How stupid are you, Shelby? Because here's the thing. You know he just literally vanished for like 5 seconds, and already he's got his clothes off, he's got these hillbillies jacking off, and he's like, oh, the radio. And how are you going to...
I wish he said that. Oh, radio. Oh, radio.
How are you going to believe that he's actually doing this? You've already seen some weird shit.
But that's what he should have said, dude. He should have been like, bitch, you saw teeth raining from the sky. I didn't fuck Lady Gaga next to a severed pig in front of a bunch of hillbillies in the woods.
But she automatically believes it, and she calls the cops on Lee. And he was
fucking
like, and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't fuck any girl, because he has no memory. And he said that meta part where, they're narrating over it, and she's like, oh, well, he had no memory of it. When did you come to that conclusion, you stupid cunt? I mean, was it after you drank like 8 bottles of wine that you were like, you know what? With cheese raining from the sky, me being almost drowned in a hot tub by phantoms.
Dude, she was pissed they were going to burn the house down. Because they made a deal with, we forgot about that. They made a deal with Kathy Bates. They were like, no, if you give us the girl back, we'll fucking leave. Because clearly that's what the fuck you want. It's goddamn obvious they want you to fucking leave. I mean, fucking read a fucking sign, get hit by a truck. What the fuck do you need? Leave the fucking house. But no,
get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
But she said,
we didn't need that.
She says, she's like, we agreed to burn down the house. She's mad at him.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck do you want? Burn that fucking house down.
That's kind of like when you're friends with a lot of people, and you and your particular friend go off and have a conversation about something that you want to do, and then your other friend that feels left out is like, "Well, you didn't tell me about it." Like, what the hell? But like, I don't want to do it now.
Oh, so. But
stupid. Also, I want to talk about really fast the kids suckling on the cow titties.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah, the feral children that they find that all they scream is Croatan, I think. Yeah. That was some weird shit. That was some weird
They were fucking
shit.
sucking on that pig.
It felt like, it felt like Mama, the movie Mama. It felt like, they find the feral kids.
It's Mama and the Blair Witch and fucking Croton.
They're drawing from so much here right now, but it was cool to see that. They find this abandoned, farmhouse, and these kids are literally sucking on the tit of a cow because they're responsible and they want that fresh milk. They don't want any preservatives, they just want the fresh milk. And it's like, it's weird. They look like Iggy Pop's kids. I don't know. But like when I say that everything is being thrown at you in this episode, it really is. They threw everything but the kitchen sink. They really want you to understand how creepy and weird and out there this shit is.
Fucking goddamn Wes Bentley strikes again.
Wes Bentley, you know the thing about Wes Bentley?
He's pissed because he didn't get his beard designs this month.
The design, yeah.
Them shits are expensive.
I wonder if
you got bills to pay. You can't pay for fucking swirlies in your beard.
He put those cookie cutter things up there to get that right. But no, Wes Bentley is, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the whole idea behind his mother and him, the guy had a fucking cleaver to his throat if he didn't put the lock on her mask. And she's like, you better not do it. Man. I know, but it's his mom, but she should have been like, just lock me up. I'm your mom. I don't want you to die. But she was like, you gonna do something? Like, no, bitch, my fucking throat's gonna get cut. Are you serious? Like, no, I have like more fucking to do in my life. You're old. You're done. But she's like mad at him. And I get that she's mad, but whatever. I mean, it felt a little weird.
I'd have saved my mama.
Would you? You died?
I saved her.
You died for her?
Yeah, I'd have saved her.
Good for you.
You wouldn't die for your mother?
Yeah, but...
Man, don't even answer that goddamn question.
But I was like, I would, but it would depend on the situation. but you know, so she goes out to the woods. They send her out to the woods to die alone. And she's got this mask on. And they're all planning on to go back to England. You know, the whole colony is. She goes out there and she's been like dying basically for 4 or 5 days. Starvation and dehydration. And then she hears this pig coming at her. She runs. She falls on her knees like, dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far. But she basically prays to God to save her from being ripped apart. And then Lady Gaga
shows up.
But I just think that was
what happens every time I pray.
But Lady Gaga shows up and it's like, here's a heart. If you eat this heart and give me your soul, I'll save you. But she had just prayed to God to take her soul, and then she's like, okay,
fuck it, the devil's here.
Yeah, I'll take that. Give me your fucking deal.
Like Hurts, they pick you up.
And then she comes in. Then she comes back to the campsite and cleavers everybody's head, and forgives her son, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, there's just so much shit in this episode. So much shit happened, and they threw it all at you at once, and I didn't like it. It felt weird. I think they need to hone in on some shit. I'm excited. I want Blair Witch though. I want Lady Gaga to be the Blair Witch, and I want to follow that storyline. That's what I think's happening. Comment down below, let us know what you guys think's happening.
Oh, you're quick.
And
you're quick on the jump. We didn't give it a rating.
Well, what do you give it, man?
I'm gonna give it like a 7.0.
Ooh, I'm gonna give it like a 6.5.
Not that it's bad.
I expect more, god damn it!
Yo, we have expectations, man.
Yes, we do. So comment down below, let us know what your all's fucking thoughts are. Do you think Lady Gaga's the Blair Witch? Am I still talking in a redneck voice? I can't even tell you.
I know, it's hard. We gotta stop!
I'm stuck forever!
Stop!
I'm stuck forever! With all your goddamn face, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you.
Dick as fuck.